Welcome in. Let's get your messages for today, this beautiful day. What does spirit guides, helpers have to give you for today? What will help your day, your air in your tires be full? All right, what is the first message from spirit for this beautiful day? Oh, we have one right off the bat. Actually, we have two. The first one is release. Archangel Azrael, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. That's our first card. Release. Oh, a cleansing breath. And then let the grounding work. Let the prayers work. Release what is no longer serving you. And I think at this point, if they're telling us to release it, we know what that is. It is frustration, anger, problems that can't be solved in a moment. Let them go for now and let God work on them. That's our first card. We'll set this right here. And there was another one that, well, at least I thought there was another one that fell out. And here it is. And this card is the moon. I love the moon, actually. Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. Isn't that what they're asking us to do? Release. This one was release. This one's saying the same thing. Release your fears. That will set you free. Face them. Do something today that will help release them. Like, for instance, me doing these videos. I wasn't necessarily afraid, but there's many things associated with doing them, like publishing them. But yes, release your fears. Ask for help doing it. Ask, let's see who that is. Archangel Haniel to help us release our fears. Those are our first two cards. So release your fears. All right, let's move on to the trusted 24 years old tarot cards. I love these. Okay, let's go ahead and get our next message from Spirit for this beautiful, beautiful day. What will help us live our best day today? We know the first thing is to release fears, release what's not working for us. And I think if it's asking you to release it, you know what those are. And you can also pray for help to release those. All right, so what is our first message from the tarot deck? What do the spirit guides and angels want to impart upon us at this time? What's the story for today? All right, what is the first card? And the first card is the High Priestess. This is beautiful. This is our connection. This is our the things that we can't see or hear in the physical world, but they're there, and we know they're there. They're asking to be heard. They're asking for our attention to be on the private world, our internal world. What is the message that you know is there? This is asking you to take time out in meditation, time out with your guides. There's a message here for you. This is the private time that we spend and with our guides and angels. They want us to spend more time there. Give them some time, and you're going to gain more of a relationship. And that's what we're trying to do here. Real Talk with Spirit. They want you to just spend time. And how do we do that? We do that in meditation. We do that out in the beautiful Mother Earth. So do that. That's our next one. A lot of this is spending time with Spirit. This is this is the channel, Real Time with Spirit. Real Talk. And now they're asking for real time with Spirit. That wasn't an accident. They're asking for real time with Spirit. And that's when you do your real talk. All right, here we go. Let's clarify that High Priestess card. Real time, real talk with Spirit. Here we go. This is our next card for the story. Here we go. Six of Coins. This is spending time where it's needing to be spent. Like, for instance, oftentimes when I go see my mom, it's where it's needed. They're asking you to spend time where it's needed, where it will be most valued. So sometimes it's most valued to this person that doesn't get enough. See that? That's the beggar. And that's for the older people who need a little more assistance. It's asking you to give your alms where they will be appreciated. So I would say to do something kind today for yourself always, and then for others. Recognize who could use your beautiful energy, because whatever you give, you get back for yourself. So it's a win-win. Real time, real talk with Spirit is telling us to spend quality time with ourselves, fill our tank, and then to give it to those maybe that are less fortunate than ourselves. That's a beautiful card. All right, so I think, whoops, we just knocked those off the table, but we know what they are. Let's do one more card. We got this again. The wish card. I love this. This card isn't, we don't look for it. We don't have to look for it. Those wonderful moments that our heart is being filled, because they're there for us, especially when we do the work, when we give of ourselves. That is, when we give of ourselves, our cups are filled. Isn't that true? So let's fill our cups by doing the things that Spirit wants us to do. Real time with Spirit, real talk with Spirit, fill up our cups, and then we have more to give. More of ourselves. More of our tires are being filled, and the joy is just there. Let's do that today. I love it. God bless. And signing off on Real Talk with Spirit, I am Polly. Have a beautiful day.